What's going on? High Watts is Justin from High Wattage Gaming back at you again today with another episode. In fact, this is episode number 5 of our Road to Independence series. And as you can see right here on the screen, we got $46,682. We have yet to pull the trigger on getting a bank loan. We have yet to purchase our own truck via our own funds. But as you can see right here, we're able to borrow 500,000. Now, it's a certain way that I could manipulate this game to make sure that we could make the most amount of money in the quickest time possible. I call it taking vacation. I don't know if I said that on the first or second episode, but taking vacation is a very, very, very simple way. And I don't know if many people who have played this game know. But whenever I play a game, it's like a way I take time out to try and figure out how can I capitalize on this? Where is the loophole? And there is always a loophole. Remember, we're playing this game totally vanilla. There's no mods or anything installed, no weather mods, no any of that installed on here. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go ahead and take vacation. Now, I was playing this game. I told you I've only been playing American Truck Simulator for about 4 or 5 months, and I played on a MacBook with no controls, no steering wheel, no any of that. But I was just playing one day and I figured out a little glitch. So in this game, we start out with one slot at a garage of the city that we chose, and what you can do is you can find another garage elsewhere, you know, before upgrading your garage, and you can buy that garage for cheaper than it would be to upgrade your garage. Right now, if we upgrade our garage from one slot to three total, I think that'll be like 180,000. I think so. I think that'll be 180,000 if I'm not mistaken. Now, out of that, of course, you know how to do math. That leaves us $320,000. So we get three slots, and we'll have money for like two trucks, so we can get people working for us automatically. I don't think I don't want to take that route, but I'm not opposed to taking that route. So in the comments below, first of all, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for joining me again on another episode of Road to Independence. Joining me for another episode of How Wide Is Gaming. Uh, I want you to put in the comments on this episode if you think we should take vacation on the next episode. It'll speed things up tremendously because we'll make a large amount of money. Basically, the game does time lapse when you travel from when you travel long distances, just like real life, So if we travel from, let's say, Seattle to New Mexico, like that, like a day or two passes in the game. So if we have people working for us, that's a day or two of revenue that we're gaining each click when we bounce back and forth, when we fast travel back and forth. Now, some would say that's cheating, but if it's a vanilla game and I don't feel like driving and I just feel like letting my workers make money for me and I don't feel like sitting up looking at the screen for hours on end, that's a quicker way to make that money. So just put in the comments if you think we should take a vacation, because once we take a vacation, we can pretty much, after a decent amount of fast travels, we can pretty much buy as many trucks as we want, and as many garages as we want, and hire as many drivers as we want. So that's something to think about. But right now, we're just gonna keep playing. As a matter of fact, today we have $46,682. Today, I think we're gonna take a leap of faith, and we're gonna step out a little bit closer to our goal. So we got a Peterbilt unlocked here. That's the only showroom we've unlocked so far. So we could possibly, just maybe, go ahead and get us a truck today. I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. So we're gonna cop us a truck and we're gonna do one run today, and get it going. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's visit the dealer and see what Peterbilt we might want. Do we want a 579 duty? I really like the old style trucks. Like this 389 is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous stock. It's gorgeous stock, just as it sits right here. That's probably what we're gonna go with. Yeah, we might go ahead and go with that. So we'll take a loan out because ultimately the loan will only be like 70K, somewhere around there. So we could stand in and we could soup up our motor. or we could go back and continue stacking money as a company driver and just wait. Matter of fact, remember what I said in the comments. Let me know if you want to take vacation. I explained what vacation is. It's just us basically taking fast travels and using them to maximize on our profit in a shorter amount of time. So what we'll do is we'll look around briefly and figure out what it is. We'll go to pricing. We want the best bang for our buck, but we really don't care about that either. We just want to make a beautiful episode out of this. Also, if you haven't already followed me on Twitch, by all means in your spare time, if you don't have a problem doing so, check me out on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, get in there, see what we got to offer over there. It's amazing, it's beautiful things taking place. I haven't delved deep into my twitching yet. As I told you in the last episode, I believe I twitched a couple of times. I'm just getting the hang of things, and like I said, if you have any information, anything you want to share, by all means, I'm all ears. I'm new to the gaming community. I don't have it all figured out, so I would love to get some information from you. So as we see right here, we got a pressure tank from Denver, Colorado to Rangeley, Colorado, and that's $15,253 for 387 miles. Should we try and take it? I think we should try and take it. Let's take it. Let's do it. But yeah, if you have any any type of assistance, any type of information that you may have for me with Twitch and anything else, Discord, anything, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm just a human. I'm just a YouTube gamer. I'm not opposed to hearing some quality stuff from you. Some quality information. All right, so wow, we're pulling some major stuff here. Wow, we're pulling triples. I should have looked at that before we agreed to this. 387 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. So how's everything been? I hope everything has been good on your end. Everything has been blessed on my end. I can't complain. God is good. It's been slow motion. Can we go this way? It's just been slow motion on my end. We can go this way. Let's go. And we hit that corner impeccably. But we're gonna go this way if they don't mind. Because we're trying to do a good job. We're not trying to crash anything. That's some quality driving right there. That's some geometry and some isosceles angles and all that different stuff, Yeah, so as we're pushing, as a matter of fact, it's still not too late to take vacation, folks. I'm seeing right now on the map, I spy with my little eye. I spy, if I'm not mistaken, I spy right now with my little eye an unpurchased garage. And I'm not opposed to purchasing that garage. We can purchase it right now. We can take out a loan, purchase it right now, and we can go ahead and end all of our money troubles with a few money clicks. But still, even if we do take vacation, I don't want you to feel like it's gonna be super crazy, unrealistic, because we still have a lot to do. we still have to build our trucking empire and get we still have to. My tracker is not responding the way I would like it to, but we'll tweak that later on. But yeah, we still got a lot of work to do, so it wouldn't really hurt. Oh, sorry, Mr. Officer. Oh, it's two of y'all. What in the world? Can we make this? Oh, okay. I thought they were just gonna be good Samaritans. Go ahead and let us go. Are you gonna let us go, or are you? What are we doing? Okay, Mr. Saturn driver, whatever you're driving. Thank you. Should we go ahead and buy it, folks? I think we should go ahead and buy it. I mean, it's a great acquisition. Man, forget it, man. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. So what we're about to do, about to uncouple real quick. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right in here and we're gonna take out this loan. I'm about to show you what I mean, folks. So we're gonna take out this loan. We're gonna get an additional 100,000. So we took out the entire loan that we were allotted. So now we have $546,682. Now watch this trick right here. I'm about to show you something great. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pull on in here. So we go ahead and we buy it for 180,000. Let me show you what I mean. So now we got our own new garage. If you notice, this garage versus our other garage, we got a pretty shabby garage back home, the one that we have. This one is already comes with 3 garages. So to upgrade it, it's only an additional $100,000. For us to upgrade our other garage, the first garage that we have, the shabby garage, we only have 1 slot right now, which is only enough room for us. But in order for us to upgrade it, it's 180,000, which makes sense. It's the equivalent to this because we didn't have to pay for the first slot. So we pay 180,000 and they give us 2 more slots. So it gives us 3 slots just as it is here for 180,000. But when you do it here, you're allotted more funds because you actually have 3 open slots in addition to the slot that we have at our shabby one. See what I'm saying? Aha. So what we're gonna do now is, I don't know whether we've discovered any drivers yet. No, we haven't discovered any recruitment agencies. But what we can do, since we're in this area, wherever there's some some garages, there's definitely not too far from some employment agencies. I think this is one right here. So what we could do, folks, is buck the system. I'm about to show you something that many who have played this game have never shown you. But I hope that it helps you. I hope that it empowers you in your trucking endeavors. So, if it's one thing that I learned in logistics, that's that companies hate drop loads, right? Right? They hate drop loads. I mean, which it makes perfect sense because if it's a drop load, then that means, hey, company's losing money, right? Right? That's like a no-brainer, right? Makes perfect sense. Now, makes perfect sense. But folks, I think we're gonna drop this load. And we'll just call this episode just the one episode where we actually were able to acquire some trucks and stuff and got moving. So next episode, we'll continue hiring people and doing what we gotta do, you know? Okay, wait, that is our exit. Really, I just love the way that Kenworth Jake brake sounds. We probably should have went with Kenworth just for the Jake brake sounds. We may change truck brands later on. I love Peterbilt. I love how beautiful they are. Feels like such short ratios on these gears. It's crazy. Yep, we got a staffing agency, folks. That's the last thing we needed. And then we can just start purchasing us a couple trucks. We got 366,000. So because we had already saved up a decent amount of money, 40 grand. Now we may be able to. Now we may be able to. Since we had already saved that up, now we may be able to buy 3 trucks right off bat, right up front. 3 trucks, which means we could get more trucks on the road. So now we're gonna pull right here. We're gonna park. We're just gonna block the intersection real quick, and we're gonna check see. Oh, we have to buy our first truck in order to. So look, folks, let's go ahead and get us some trucks purchased. All right. They don't want to see us winning. We want to hire some people and get this thing going. So, sorry you cannot quick travel. Now, we could go ahead and drop out of this job, which is what I think we're gonna do because now, what I told you about vacation, we're winning now. Oh, we're winning. So we're gonna cancel this current job. All right, you're waiting for another driver to take over your cargo. Cool, cool, cool. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we go to truck dealers. We lost a nice little amount of money on that, but we can still purchase 3 trucks if I'm not mistaken. We're about to find out. So, do we want the 579s? I guess we can start with the cheaper option and go with the 579s, which are 112 a piece. So just say 113 a piece. 3 times 113 gives us 339. So 339, we have 354. Now, if we went with the Peterbilts, that's 119 a piece. And of course, if you got 3 times 119, that's not looking too good for us. That puts us a little bit over 350, 350, what is that, 350 something. Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little heart about that. But all I know is we don't have enough to purchase 3 $120,000 trucks right now. Because that quite naturally would be 360. We don't have 360. We have 118 times. We could add this up, but you get what I'm saying. We'll be a little bit short. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with some 579s, which they're both starting out base the same. I mean, you got a 6x2. This is a duty cabin, and this is a day cab. It's 370 horsepower, 1350 pounds of foot torque. Pounds of foot. Which is equivalent to 1830 newton meters by 1,200 RPMs. Got an Eden Fuller, whatever. I think that's a 13 or a 15. I don't know which one it is, but either way, they both are almost neck and neck. 150 gallons, same motor, same engine in it, uh, the exact same fuel capacity. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna purchase one of these. We're gonna purchase some base. We're gonna purchase some base. They didn't give us the option on this first truck whether we wanted it, whether we want to drive it or not, because it's our first truck. But I can also show you a trick with that. So this is our main headquarters. This is where we started. Now we can hire people because we've discovered a recruitment agency and all that good stuff. I'm not gonna be in this truck very long. What we're gonna do is we're gonna brand new truck. We're not even gonna crank her up, but we are gonna make sure the parking brake is out. So we're gonna go right back in. Now that we've purchased our first truck, we're gonna purchase us a couple more. I'm gonna show you what we're doing here. We're taking vacation so we don't have to drive all the time. I know it may seem, see now they ask us if we want to drive our new truck. No, because we want this truck delivered directly to Denver, Colorado. Brand spanking new. So then we're gonna purchase one more, folks. No, 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 no. We're gonna go back. We don't want to drive this truck. So we're gonna purchase it. No, we don't want to drive it. So we're going on out here. Denver, Colorado. Now, I want to show you this. So now you see we have $15,964. That's cool. That's our hiring money. So we can hire our drivers, you know, and get them in there and get them rolling for us. So now what we can do is we should be able to go to truck manager. I want you to check this out. So this truck right here, now we can relocate this truck. So now we can have 3 trucks. Well, we really don't want to do that though because we won't be able to fast travel as much. I just thought about that. And we want to be able to still fast travel. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and deal with it like that. We'll keep those 2 trucks for right now with them. And then we'll come over here and we'll go to hire a driver because remember we discovered a recruitment agency. Zagor's K. He's skilled at hauling fragile. That's it. He's the only option, folks. We got to get started somehow, right? He's going to grow. He's going to grow. He's going to get better. Zagorj is going to get better. So we got Zagorj in there. And then now we have Piotr L. Okay. Now he's experienced in long haul, as we see right here, and fuel efficiency right here. So, yeah, we don't have a choice. Let's get him in there. Michaela, whatever. Alright, so that's all we can hire right now, folks, because we have those couple of trucks. So now for the fun part. Now, as you see, we have a garage here in Denver. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a garage over here somewhere in Portland, I believe, or was it Redding? Was it Redding, California, or Portland? One of them. And we have it over here in Denver. Now, that's a pretty steep trip to be driving. So as we go down here to Garage Manager, I want you to pay attention. Right now, we have $12,964, right? $12,964. And we have 2 drivers in Denver, and I have a truck right here. Watch this. So we go to Garage Manager, right? And we go to Travel. Watch our money up here. Now remember, we owe a huge loan. So it's going to take it out. We're going to have to pay it. Remember, productivity for Denver hasn't started yet because we haven't given it time. But now we're going to travel. I'm sure you just heard the money thing do the little, do its little thing. So what this is doing is it's speeding up for days. Now see, now we're at $13,465. But we're not satisfied with that. This is the part I was describing to you. So now we go back to Portland. Because that's a ways away, right? And you keep hearing the money coming out and money coming in and doing this thing. And you have to do this a bunch of times before we get look. Now we at $25,000. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we're not even cheating in the game. Like we're just taking a vacation. We hired two drivers and we're just traveling back and forth doing our thing. We're just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. You know, we cooling. You know, we enjoying ourselves. You know. So that's basically what it is, and that's the route we're gonna take right now. And I'm glad we decided to take that route. And now you see our productivity for Denver is up to 21%. You see that? So that's what we're gonna do now. And we're gonna, and the average daily profit for Denver is now 7,169. And the revenue statistics for the last 7 days was 248,920. That's not factual. I think they kind of adding in the bank loans that we took out. But they're taking out for the loans every day at a certain time. See, now we're at 14,000. So we're taking a dip now because the loans are starting to catch up with what we're not putting out. So let's go to the bank and see what we're paying out every day. All right, we got one daily installment of $5,788 with a 12% interest rate. We've paid 8 days out of 70 now. Remember, we just took the loan out. That shows you how quickly the game speeds time up. And look, we've already paid back 60 grand just like that quick over just a few clicks on the game, and we haven't cheated. We borrowed the money and we're just taking vacation. I just I find little weird things like this in the game, and I really enjoy it, just how to manipulate the game without cheating, because this isn't cheating at all. I purchased those trucks through the loans that the bank gave me in the game, and then we purchased a separate garage. So we're on the fast track to being able to purchase another truck already. We're only like 60 grand shy of purchasing another truck. So we click this just a couple more times. And I'm only going to do it a few more times just to show y'all this. In the next episode, we'll get back to driving and moving. But I want y'all to see this, like how dope it is, because it's super dope. I wasn't gonna do this. I was just gonna wait and make it take all day. But I know y'all. I know my Hot Watt fam ready to, y'all ready to get rolling. Y'all ready to see us do some trailer ownership, things like that. We're not trying to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth as a company driver. Think about it. We're on episode 5 now. We had only made $46,000. Now some of that is my fault because I'm trying not to overload y'all with such long videos where you're just bored, like I don't feel like watching this crap. So I try to, shorten it down a little bit for you. Now what I'm gonna do after this episode is something that I don't normally do. I told you I tried to do the Twitch video and stuff like that, but what I may do too is I may also just decide to get back on here and put some more work in, and then bring it back to y'all and update you as we go and let you know what has happened and what has transpired thus far, because we want to go ahead and get owning us some trailers. We're trying to build this empire, and we're trying to get this money flowing from multiple states, multiple cities. Excuse me. We're trying to take over. Now if you see now we're at a negative 1,900 and something or something dollars. So that's where we are now. But we're just gonna ride it out real quick. So we're gonna travel some more because we're on a fast track to being able to purchase our first truck. But as you can see, those two guys that we have in Denver right now, they're generating some pretty good funds. They're generating some pretty good money. So we'll go back to Portland again. They're generating us some decent money. I'm pretty sure we're even deeper in the negative now, just because those loans. I mean, come on, it's 8 grand a day. We got two new drivers. Look, now we got $1,682. So this is what we do. We kind of this is what I think is a very efficient way. Meanwhile, we're just taking vacation, folks. We're not even driving. We're just collecting the bag. We're paying our drivers. We got them in two brand new Peterbilt trucks. They have no complaints. We got them hooked up. They're the only two drivers over there at the other garage. They're doing good. They don't have to argue or with anybody over the trucks. Oh, look, now we can borrow another 140,000. Let me show you how this works, folks. So now we're gonna borrow that, and we're gonna borrow. We're just gonna borrow just enough for another truck. Well, that's a little bit more than enough, but just enough. So what we can do, folks, is check this out. What we can do is we can go to Peterbilt. I told you I love the 389, so since I'm the boss, I give myself a 389. How about that? How about that? I'll get a 389. And I'll say, yes, drive that 389. We'll put it in Denver. Now we got it in Denver, right? But I'm about to show you what we're about to do with it. We're about to relocate. We're about to swap some stuff around. So that's our new Peterbilt 389. Look at us. See, we're buying trucks. Now we're making big moves. That's a beautiful truck. Stock. It's base. But it's beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and skip through that. Gonna go right back on out to here. And we're gonna go to truck manager. Now you see this 579. What we're gonna do is we're gonna relocate ourselves to here. Oh, we're already here. So what's over here? Ah, it moved it over here automatically. So the game pretty much knew what I was trying to do already, which is perfect. So now since that truck's already in Denver, we're going over to our recruitment agency and we're gonna hire us another driver. Marek L. This guy's got an explosive endorsement. This guy's got a high value, and he's got a time thing right there. I think the time. So he's pretty skilled driver. He's decent. I don't know how they got him rated at 1.7 with the other drivers. Like, don't make much sense. But anyway, Marek, we're gonna put you to work. Ah, we missed out on Samuel. Look at this. He got the flammable. The flammable. This guy's really been around some dangerous stuff. He really lives his life on the edge, as we can see. So now, folks, we're gonna do this a little bit more. Now you're about to see our money stack a little bit faster, which is super dope. So now we got 25,000. Now we're about to see it stack even quicker because now we have three active drivers, including our, well, not including ourselves because of course we're inactive. Well, we're not active. We haven't put any miles on our truck yet. We're being lazy. But hey, when you're the boss, you call the shots, right? You're that beautiful Peterbilt. When you're the boss, you do what you want when you popping, right? That's what they say. So now we're gonna go shoot back over here to Denver. I'm just showing you how we're about to build this company quicker than we would have. Right now we would have done one run and maybe made $15,000. But instead, even though we just took out a loan, we've made, we should be able to look this up. Let's see here. These guys have brought in the revenue plus $351,709 so far. Average daily profit 10 grand. Now, our average daily profit from Portland, so far revenue from Portland has only been 34,000 with $17,241 for the average profit. Now look at their revenue, look at our revenue. See what I'm saying? It changes everything once you start to get those drivers in there. And check this out, how much we pay back. Look, we've paid back 50 grand just that quick. So what I'm gonna do, folks, is I'm gonna play around with that. I know it wasn't much driving in this video, but I really do appreciate y'all checking out the video. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Many great things in store for this channel. As I told you, I'm new to YouTube. I'm new to PC gaming. So I'm taking it slow and I'm learning as much as I can, as quick as possible, to give you all the best experience as possible on this journey with me with High Wattage Gaming. So until next time, keep those watts high. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe and have a blessed day. Thank you.